time to explore Berlin. Okay, so we have had like the weirdest time trying to book a car here in Berlin. So a couple days ago I looked online and Hertz was showing up on Expedia for $156 for a week. Now we found on Priceline prices from $270, $202, and now $188 for the exact same like search criteria. That's just what we're doing this morning. These are the joys that I don't always show you of just trying to plan everything. Like that's seriously like been our life right now, like planning this and planning that, and it's like constantly planning. Sometimes it gets very overwhelming. Going with Enterprise, and we booked it off Expedia. And so we got Expedia points. Time to explore Berlin. It's a similar size to LA, and it's double the size of Chicago. So we are excited to get going. All right, just kidding, we went back to the hotel already. We realized that it's like so super sunny, and we're gonna wanna wear our sunglasses. Now we're ready. Cool windows, huh? Man, so like I think like every city has like their own Oktoberfest. It's kind of crazy. Lots of like markets and stuff set up. Cute little windmill. I love the music. You know, a little like carousel, pretty like family friendly. I thought like Oktoberfest was just gonna be like full of like beer and stuff, and there is that, but then there's also a lot of like cute little shops too. So cool. I'm excited now for Munich Oktoberfest. So are these all chocolate? Wow. Look at the stop guy. It looks like he's like twirling or something. And then the green one also is wearing a hat. Behind me is the German History Museum, and it's so cool. Like the stairway.
This is where there used to be a lot of the book burnings back in Nazi Germany.
It's like you're seeing a mirror image. Look at this old Mercedes-Benz police car. So behind me here is the memorial to the fallen Jews of World War II. There are 2,700 of these different blocks, all different sizes. It doesn't sound like there was a reason for 2,700, just that's what there are. What a good example of old and new here. This is the German Parliament building. So we're gonna stop to eat some lunch that we picked up at Lidl, and then go and get the rental car. All right, I didn't make it very far. We wanted to walk to a park or something, but I needed food now. It's 3:30. I need food if I'm gonna walk.
1 kilo of potato salad, debit.
I cut your head off when you said that. Oops. This is so good with the crackers. It's mandarin oranges and chicken dip. Holy cow. So good. That was 69 cents. Crazy.
3 months old.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey. You are so cute. And then I was just eating my food, watching the dog, so it saw my food and it came over to us. Then it went around here and then was like on this ledge, like just whining, and she couldn't get the dog to come. So cute. Now I am full and happy. Cannot believe we ate both of these things. See if Peter's tall enough. He squashed your head. Yes.
Fit under his heel.
Yeah. Not this. Down the stairs and he didn't see the tickets right away. And so then we went back up and he's like, I do not want to be down in that area without a ticket. But sure enough, you can get tickets here. So see, just every place is different. Cute artwork here. I took a little nap on the underground. I just leaned my head on Peter's backpack and rested my eyes for 12 stops. One guy who lives in Berlin and is flying to Frankfurt that I've never seen it this busy. Then he asked us, so where are you guys flying? Or how long of a flight do you have? And we're like, actually we're not flying, we're renting a car. He's like, oh, okay, so how long of a flight is that? Because, you know, he spoke really good English, but there was still a little bit of a disconnect. And we're like, no, we're actually renting a car. It was cheaper to get it from the airport. And here's our car. Whoever invented the English language wasn't really thinking when they came up with the numbers. So she said, if there's damage to the car and you don't have the insurance, which we have it through our Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card, but she said if you don't, you know, get our damage waiver, it'll be $70,000. That's what we thought anyways. We're like, 70? Like, this car is not worth 70. Like, no, but it's 17,000, well, euros. So 17 and 70 sound very similar. The teens are really hard for people to say. How's it looking, Peter?
There is something on the windshield, so I'm going to report that. Go look at the front.
There's
a little rocket ship.
And that can spread. That's a big one. So we're actually not going to be in this Ford. I'm not sure what car we're going to get. We have a Toyota, and I think it's a Toyota Yaris. We got there at 5:05 is when Peter was like getting the car from her. And what did she say? You're an hour early or something like that?
Yeah, she's like, in 1 hour. I said, yeah, is that okay? She said, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so then she went through with it. But then we actually, so reservation was for 6 o'clock, and it's now 6:10, and we just left. So, just because we had to do the different car changeover. So this is funny. 2 times we've been assigned a Ford, once in Ireland and then once here. Once in Ireland we ended up not going with because I didn't have a boot cover, the trunk cover. And then for here, the one had a chip in it. And Peter's happy because he really like doesn't want to drive a Ford.
I don't want to drive an American car, the Volkswagen. But
yeah, but
they wouldn't give it to us.
It was a next class up. One of the first things that Peter saw on the bus.
Well, at the time, it was cloudy from rainy weather, and those looked really dark and just kind of looming overhead, and you just kind of thought of industrial Germany, and we had just come from Poland, and of course visiting Auschwitz, and so I just kind of a little bit of flashback thinking about that.
Crazy that in less than 80 years, how fast Germany really bounced back from World War II and being like disliked by, not just disliked, like hated by a lot of Europe and the States and all that. And so I don't know, I have to go back and like look at history.
I mean, traveling just really makes history come more alive to you because you're seeing these places where the history happened, and so it makes you more curious, and it just makes it more real. It's not like some place in some distant land.
Yeah, it really sparks like an interest for learning. I just absolutely love being back in a car. For 1 week, we don't have to figure out our transportation. We don't have to figure out, you know, where we're gonna stay. If we can't find a hotel, boom, we got the car. We can go to a lot more places that we otherwise wouldn't be able to get to. We can see a lot more. The scenery is beautiful, and yeah. As I mentioned, I'm super excited we have a car. Now, when we go back, we've both sold our cars, so we'll have to definitely get a car. But we might just do one car for a while between the two of us. This whole minimalist, you know, travel for a year I think when we get back, we're just gonna realize how much we had in storage. And the crazy thing is, it's only a 5x10 unit, and we got rid of so much before we put that in. But I think we're still gonna realize that, oh snap, why do we need this? We don't need this. But at the time, I was like, we are keeping this. So we'll see. Oh, look at that pretty sunset. The moon's peeking out. Oh my goodness, these are so good. They were $1.50 at Lidl, and it's basically like fudge.
It's kind of minty.
I do taste a hint of mint. So we stopped at this rest stop to use the bathroom, and it's just funny that everything is paid, the bathrooms are paid. Now, it's 70 cents a person, which isn't terrible. You know, we've seen it up to like €1. The problem is, because we had the $80 metro fee, and we only have a certain amount of money in the bank account available at a time before we have to transfer, and it takes 4 days to transfer. For the next like 2 days, maybe 3 because it's a weekend, we only have like $15 available. So that means like both of us can only go to the bathroom like 7 times if we pay for it every time. So we need to just find free stuff. And then also too, some of the vendors, you know, only take cash. So today we had it where we were in a place and we wanted something and it was only cash, and she's like, there's an ATM. It's like, yeah, normally that wouldn't be a problem, but one recommendation, we love Charles Schwab because you have free international ATM fees. Maybe have another way to be able to get immediate cash. We are all ready for bed, and we really have enjoyed using our clothes bag for a pillow. Double duty. Good night.
Bye.